Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Interviews. Today, we're talking about episode 4 of 100 Girlfriend. And this episode was a surprise episode to me because I was expecting it, but not expecting it because I thought the idol arc would be like, I knew the idol arc would happen, but I thought it would be like, half an episode at best. But like, we had the whole episode dedicated to like the idol arc, which I, I freaking loved it. The music was amazing. The animation quality was spiked up a lot. We had a lot of character movement. Like in most as most like animes where like they do like what's this an idol arc. You can tell the what's this the models are CGI because on the way like how they move and whatnot. But like in a hundred girlfriend, it was really different. Like I couldn't like you could see it, but like you just couldn't tell like it's like the characters moved different. Like it was fantastic. It was heaven set on earth. Like it was like the episode was funny and emotional. The emotional build up, the music, everything was just freaking phenomenal. And we got some characters that popped up back in season 2, which was a great build back. Anyway, let's talk about the episodes. Let's talk about the goods. Let's talk about the bads. There are no bads, but let's talk about it. Okay, the episode starts with this guy. Like he kind of appears on the end of the episode. His name is Jesus, and ironically, that's his real name. But he has a duck sidekick. I don't know why, but like he has a duck sidekick, and like I feel like the duck sometimes shit on him because I don't know why he was driving, but like I don't know why, but like he could have turned. Like I was watching it. Oh, 18 seconds of it. I was watching it. He could have turned, but like he didn't. And I don't know if he crash landed into the water for no reason, but his dark companion like just left him. Anyway, this is like I just found this part funny because it was like it was it was really strange. It was just shocking because it was like, okay, what's happening right now? Why does he have a duck? And what's with the duck? Like everything was just about the duck. And his name was Jesus. So like, it caught your attention. Anyway, let's get into the main content of the episode. Okay, before I continue into the main content, he was promoting an insurance company. Like, why the hell was like they just put a duck in danger for nothing? Anyway, sorry, let's get to the main content. And like from that commercial itself, I don't know what happened. Like, but we're holding like we are hosting the Oshana Ohana no Mitsu Yui, which is and affiliated schools. It's like a spring school. It's a spring school fest. But like, how is it a school spring fest when like they hold like I think the spring fest already happened, but like it's Harry does what she wants. So like we had another one. And for the school spring fest, we kind of had like major artists, like who were going to perform. And I'm putting air quotes. You can see them, but like I'm putting air quotes for them because they didn't perform, but like they were going to perform. And aside note, the Iris Out. For those who don't know, Iris Out is the opening for what's this Chainsaw Man Razor Arc. Good movie. You should really check it out. But shout out to Chainsaw Man. I love the what's this the parodies they kind of do in like 100 Griffin. We have mainly they do like a lot of Dragon Ball and what's this One Piece because I think it's Kadokawa. So is it Kodansha? I don't know which publisher it is, but I they have somewhat rights to like use some of the characters, not use them, but like incorporate them. Anyway, these oh sorry, these were the girls who supposed to like perform with us, but the craziest thing is like one of them fell down and like all of them got injured at the same time. And to be honest, it's dumb, but like I don't know, it works. But like this is the same thing in 100 Griffin. What's this? We had remember when Nadi came in and it's like when Nadi was being hired, there was this the Japanese teacher just got rich. Like there are so many ways you can do this, but like what I'm talking about is how we know they wanted to do like an idol arc, but like they wanted to like make it like a side story, and whereas we get into the idol arc, but like they make it so dumb to the point where, like it's just ironically funny. Like how did one person falling down cause major injuries for like no wait, let's count right now. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, what the hell is your shoe? Why is she holding rice? Is it butter or rice? Okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 people. Like, how one person falling down caused 19 people to get injured? Like, was the room really that cramped? Like, I feel like it's a very cramped room because there's no way 14 people, one person in your room, 14 people. And like, how hard was the floor? Okay, genuinely, my question is, how hard is the like for you to get injured like that? The floor must have been really hard. I don't know, but like, anyway, they got injured, so we didn't want, we didn't have like enough time to like book another idol group. So what's the best way to do? What's the best way to do a school festival that we just spontaneously brought up, become idols ourselves? Because we have 14 girlfriends. Sorry, I meant we had 13 girls. One girl short, but like we had the, I don't know how many people do you need to make an idol group? I don't know, but I watched Oshinoko, and like there are three like idol group. You should also check out Oshinoko. It's a really fun thriller anime with a lot of mysteries about the like the Japanese industry, like animation, music, pop idol, everything you want to know about the industry. You can watch it on what's this Oshinoko. But anyway, so I feel like we could have booked another one, but like, haha, we just wanted to like see the girls in like, cute clothing. So like, she was like, she made excuses. This part of the episode was funny because of what Meme was doing. Sorry, not Meme. Me, May. But what May was doing was like, ironically, the funniest part of like this whole thing. And the whole like group was divided into like three sections. We had, no, was it three or four sections? But like we have the high space quality easy, like we have May and um AI Nano. We had May and Nano, so like Nano is like an AI, so like of course you can copy simple movement, simple dance movement, and May is the ultimate maid, so of course you would like be able to like achieve like great stats in dancing. And then we had Me, who was in a different category as of herself because she embodied an elegance. Her dancing was eleganto. Yeah, her dancing was really good. And then we had these two who were also grouped in like we had Karane and Iko, who are like grouped up in like the same grouping because they had like high energy movements. So like they could fall even though they were not as good as the first as what's this, they were good, but like compared to like Nano and May, the but like unlike May and Nano, they had like more energy, so like expressive moments. So like they were like in dance quality, they were not as good, but like in energy wise, they were superior to the other two. And then we had these three. Oh my god! Okay, like I love them, like all three of them. Kutsuri, Shizuka, and Chiyo, like all three of them were like, I really do love them. They're like the Midoriya girls, and we all love Midoriya girls, but like, what were they dancing? I'm sorry, but like, let me just give you like a short clip for you guys to even understand how they were even dancing. Just what was happening? Okay, I'm sorry, but like, what was really happening right here? What were they following instructions? Like, I don't know, like when I was watching the episode and when I looked at how everyone was dancing, like, I'm sorry, but like, I love the three girls, but like, I'm sorry, they're they are allowing to be allowing Lord Lord. I'm sorry, it's just really funny. I can't form my words, but like the whole three in the group were like that, like they were doing a different dance from like the choreography. So like it was funny, but like for this type of situation, it wasn't really the best option we had. And then we had Kurumi, which like I feel like Kurumi outgrew her with what's this Karane and Itsuki, but like because of her hunger pains, where she kind of gets hungry all the time, she kind of lacks that energy. But like if even if that wasn't like her driving factor, I feel like I would group her in the same category as Karane and Itsuki, but hunger pains kind of take over. She is our hungry girlfriend, so like we kind of have to take care of her. And then we had the three grades of G's. Like this is a crazy frame to stop, but like this is the best frame I could actually find for this type of segment. These three were packing so much that they couldn't even move. It was it was a blessing and a curse at the same time. Like, I know Karen was feeling the same thing. Karen, he hate I haven't like anyway. That's how everyone was grouped. Oh wait, and one last thing is Natty Sensei. Natty Sensei is LARPing American, but like her Japanese side kind of shows when she was dancing because the dance she was doing was traditionally was Japanese coded. Like I don't even know the choreography we were given. I don't even know how Nadi Sensei and who's this and the Lolly Trio mixed it up. But like for Nadi Sensei, I kind of expected, even though she's LARPing Japanese, she from the roots she kind of even though she's LARPing American from the roots she's Japanese. So like I expected her dance to be Japanese coded, and this was what happened. And now this, now the groups that this was kind of dealing with, which I feel like with a bit more practice they could have been better because everyone is an amateur. Like I expected Nano and what's this May to like be better than others because like I said May is an AI because that's what she's not an AI but like she is very efficient and very effective, so of course you cannot like understand the moves and do them. May is the ultimate maid. I expected that from her. Karane, Itsuki, and who's this and Kurumi, I'll group them in the same category. Like they have high energy, and I feel like with more training, they could have gotten better. But then we had the best. Like they were not the best. Like I said, they were amateurs. Unlike the groups I just mentioned, this the others were like complete amateurs. So of course, like I doubt like she was expecting them like to be pros in a single day. Like that's not that's not realistic. That's not even possible. Like I know this show's not realistic, but like realistically, it wasn't even possible. Nadi Sensei is always the funny part of the what's this, of the episode. You're like I said, she's LARPing as American, but like everything she's doing comes out with Japanese. So there's a part where like they were practicing their singing, and like hers was like really Japanese coded, and the trainer was like, "Aren't you an American?" And she was happy. Look at her, like you just get you just there's nothing you can hate about the girlfriends. Like each girlfriend has the quirkiness, which I didn't say this, but like when I was watching season one, the quirkiness was the one thing that I loved. I loved that each one of the girls had something distinguished about them. Unlike other harem animes, where like each girl kind of has the same personality, or like maybe a different personality, slightly a different personality, but Honey Girlfriend takes a trope and maxes it out to 100. The good boyfriend trope has been maxed out for Winter, and everyone has their own tropes that I really love. Okay, now let's talk about the heartbreaking part of the episode because okay, from my perspective, I understood the coach, but like these guys were amateurs, and she was really like telling the other girls, like, we had our amateur groups, kind of, talk it out because they were feeling inadequate because the other girls were doing like much better than them, and they felt like they were letting the other girls down and they were dragging them down, so they wanted to quit. They were going to like tell them, but like the coach was talking down on them, was talking down on our girls, like all our groups, like how the audacity of her, like the sheer audacity of her to talk down on our girls. Like I said, these girls are amateurs. This has been a single day at max. This is a single day. if not, even if it's not a single day, we did see like a compilation of the girls, trying really hard at home. Like we had the girls, actually doing like I would have sided with the coach if I didn't see like we know the girls really try hard and they're doing this for Winter's sake because Winter is seeing them on the stage and cheering for them. That's like the end goal. So having them train, like we saw them pushing themselves really hard for like this whole thing, and then she has like the sheer audacity to just come to us and tell us that and try to like kick us out like that. That's like, I ain't gonna lie, I would have slapped her. Like like I'm not joking. Like, to be honest, I would have physically slapped her because she's, like I said, she's talking down to her girls. Like, they're putting their hard works in them, and I know this is, Japanese culture where idols kind of like need to be perfect. Everything about them needs to be perfect, and no. So like she is like a professional. She is a star. So like I understand it, but like pushing down others for who are trying their best is, and this is. I doubt it's been that long, probably a few days at best. While she kind of has been training her whole life, so like of course her understanding of perfection is different from like amateurs. If she actually took the time that Winter did take the time. Like, I was the first thing when we started the training, I was shocked because I thought Winter was training us. But anyway, after the coach left us, Winter actually, actually, unlike the coach who was just doing the fundamentals, Winter actually looked at her tapes, looked at the girls' tapes, figured out a dancing routine for them to like actually do, because some of the girls who were like actually better at dancing than singing, and some of the girls who were better at singing than dancing. So like he was putting them in places where like girls who are not the best at dancing kind of like take up a more singing role with like minimalistic dancing, and girls with like a lot of dancing skills kind of take up a lot of dancing and minimalistic, singing skills, singing moments. So like, unlike the coach who was not really doing much, Winter does everything, because for our girls, Winter would do anything. No, for his skills, God damn, like for people like there was some I forgot where I found it, but like there was some person on Twitter who was like nitpicking on how Winter is like isn't like a good isn't like is it an impossible person because he's like too caring to his girlfriend. Like I almost started talking shit because Winter is Winter. There's no one perfect in Winter. Winter is the ultimate guy. Like, it's physically impossible to be someone like Winter because there's no way you can be someone like Winter. Winter is a one in a million type of person with this bushy brows of his. Alright, one more thing before we move to like the last part of the episode is the start part of like the festival arc was when the girls started singing. Most people didn't actually pay much attention to them. Actually, people were moving away. Like, even though like to me it was just, I was like Winter. I was physically sad. It was sad. It was like I was thinking about how like the girls put in so much effort, so much hard work, and people are not like giving them the daylight of time, which was it was sad to me. But like seeing Winter pull off his stand of 10 Winters and Uncle, I thought I wouldn't say. I thought we wouldn't see him that much, but like, and seeing them actually do as much as they can, they knew that they couldn't cheer for every one of them, but like they were doing their best to make sure that the girls didn't like feel upset because not many people were watching. And this part of the episode, also this other part of the episode, kind of frustrated me very much because this made me hate the coach even more than I physically thought I couldn't. Like, you remember the idol group that I said broke their legs? Turns out the coaches does idol groups, which is not important. But like, she said the idols to like the school, and why? Because she wanted to sabotage us. She wanted everyone to pay more attention to the idols because the idols are famous. So like that's why most people were actually leaving to like get autographs and what this. Like I said, this episode I really want, like I would have put hands on her. Like I would have like Winter doesn't know about this, and I feel like if Winter did know about it, he would do the same thing. But like I would have physically slapped her. Like she is worst character number one. Like I hate her with a bone in my body. Like there's nothing more I hate about her than just her. And so it was actually good seeing like our friends, coming back, actually, because we had Gorilla and Ashota. Like this is a romance pair. Like I really wish they deep dive into this, because this is a really funny romantic pair. Because sorry, this is a funny romantic pair, but seeing them actually come in and support us was freaking emotional. Like went to put up flyers and they saw the flyers, were like, no, these guys are friends, let's go set it up. It was very emotional. Like, see the other girls from the baseball episode in season 2. Like, I thought after the baseball episode we wouldn't see them that much, but like, God, this episode was fantastic. From the singing to like the animation quality to the emotional moments of the whole episode. Everything about it was peak cinema. Like, I know I say this about every episode of 100 Girlfriend, but like, it's just that good. It's always really really good. Like, it's 100 Girlfriends. Of course, it's going to be good. Like, I feel like if another show tried to do what 100 Girlfriend is doing, I feel like they would fail miserably, because 100 Girlfriend has something that most harem shows even don't do, because it focuses mostly on the characters itself, instead of like forcing a romance. Because we know Rintaro, like, there are other harem anime where like main characters kind of get multiple girls, and we kind of call the main character, the male main character, that lucky. But like, in this show, the girls, we said that they are lucky because they have Rintaro. That's like, it's different for them. Like, we want Rintaro to like have 100 girlfriend, not because it's for the plot, for the second reasons, but like because we know he deserves it. We know he can actually physically make each and every one of his soulmates happiest they can ever be. That's the winter we know. Like, if any other harem anime tried to do this, would consider it as guna bait, as like an anime for guners. But like, even though we do, people do say that for like 100 girlfriend, but like, if once they watch it, they always say the one thing: 100 girlfriend is peak. The romance is there, the comedy, everything in the sauce. Like, it's like a pasta. It's like a well-made pasta. That's what 100 girlfriend is. It's peak cinema. All right. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and please check out 100 girlfriend. For those, I know people watching the video probably checking out, but like, I hope we continue supporting it and we get more seasons of it, because this, like I say, is peak cinema. And as someone who's saying as supported, I'll also support it by like buying the manga, supporting like the original anime releases, buying products, because this is my favorite harem anime. I'm Hunter, and I'll see you in the next one.